Alright, how's it going everybody? I'm Gallon Osters, that's Captain Goo, how do you do? And today we are continuing off from where we left off last episode. We started our journey in Galar. I was almost about to say Gaudea, but we're in Galar now, and we stopped right in front of this route. We have the ability to get an encounter. We do not. This is the grass. So this is our first encounter we get as well. So that is all we were really hoping for. I'm going to go. We do have the Pokeballs, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to toss one because I'm going to expect that there's the first route you catch whatever it is, as it seems like that is the case. So we got a Squovit. So that's going to be our new buddy in arms. And would we like to give a nickname? We would. I'm going to call it. We're gonna call it Chub Dub. Chub Dub. Yep, Chub Dub the Squovit. I like Chub Dub. Chub Dub's going to be a legend already on this team. I think we already have the experience share all, which a little upsetting that's the experience all is the thing, but can't really control that. Do need to try and get a little bit of a couple levels for old Chub Dub. So I'll take a little bit of a what? Rookidee is at level 6? Okay, okay. I'm Power Trip. We're good. Power Trip did nothing. Yeah. I would like to get a Rookidee though at some point. I really like Corvisquire, Corviknight. Corviknight's cooler than Corvisquire. Corvisquire's just a evolved form of Rookidee. That's just not the super duper hype, actually. So, ignore what I said. I do want this item though. I want this item, I said. Oh yeah, you get 2 Paralyze Heals. Let's see if, okay, if we can get the grass here and the Squovit. Try. I wanna. I mentioned at the back end, like I was like, what all? Like I was thinking that the last like generations ever since 6th gen was all based in Europe, and we found out I was wrong, and that that's not it. That's not the case because we had one based on Hawaii and Alola, but I'm not going to be able to get healed up on my Lulu. Come along, Lulu. Time we meh. All right, that's annoying. So I guess we'll go on and we'll pop on in here. Oh, all right. Never mind. Well done, you reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. See how your world has already grown, all thanks to having Pokemon with you. I know, I'm sure glad I've got Charizard with me, to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now, in we go. Grar. Okay, but, Goofer thought I'm thinking about kinda going over, trying to create my own Pokemon game, or like kind of build my own region, because I've seen other people do that. I think that'd be cool. But I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. Work. Oh, there you are. There you are. Work. Alright. Was it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never before seen super strong Pokemon? I wish he'd stop with these outlandish requests. Oh, okay. Our great professor. I don't remember her name. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out, I did too. Um, it, anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Ostrich. He's the new Pokemon trainer. Set him on the right path, would you? It would be cool to actually see, like... Well, I mean, I guess we were able to get the multiplayer function in Scarlet and Violet, but... Sigh, what does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Zert. Rotom phones are a handy little thing, aren't they? They got a map and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry. So, tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? You bet. Well said. In that case, I'll make it so that you can use our Pokédex on your Rotom phone. We attained the Pokédex. Let's go. Just so you know, the Pokédex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you received Pokédex? She lives in the house down along Route 2. Alright. And now we're able to... Oh, hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. Just left means you got a Pokédex. Left talking to new strangers, giving them useful stuff. Makes sense to me. Potion. Alright, cool. Knowledge is power. Okay. So... yeah, in Scarlet and Violet, we had the being able to run around in multiplayer. It'd kind of be cool if you could got a Pokédex from time to. Okay, we're going to just not mention. Okay, yeah, we're getting a. Here's the Pokemon Center. Y'all know what a Pokemon Center does. We're just going to have to hear a long introduction about it. So now I'm going to spam through, and we're actually going to just get done with my thought. So. Okay. Scarlet and Violet. You were able to have the multiplayer. You were able to have the multiplayer ordeal where you've been able to join other people's worlds. But what if there was actually a mode where you kind of are your own rivals in a way? Or like you can become like the big journey. You can have a big journey, and like maybe someone does a contest, or someone's a contest person, and I really just want contest. I really just want amazing contest in the game, cause I love contest, but they don't seem to want to put like we can't just get like a very amazing contest out there, which is just a little depressing, just a teensy bit. But yeah, you could do so much though. Bring us contest back. But I guess what I was trying to say is you could have a true just like multiplayer experience. Oh, must want to challenge. Yep. But just allow us to be able to have like a full journey. I mean, like we were even able to run around with like Pneumonia and Arvin and Penny. There's part of me that almost went to say Pecky, which is hilarious too in itself. If I get a Rookidee here, I'm gonna name it Pecky. But where'd you come from? But like I thought that was such an awesome thing in Area Zero, being able to run around and actually just like I don't know, just being able to run around and have them follow along with you, and you get into a situation and then boom, like maybe you could make it RPG, and it's like this like Arvin was a cook, so maybe you could actually get him to cook you something good. And like so like if you camp, you can be like, oh hey Arvin, you're cooking for us. It's just an idea. Might might not be the best, but could be an amazing idea. And think about how many people might actually just completely adore that, being able to travel with people in a just being able to travel with a party. I mean, it would just be so amazing. I think. And I mean, I guess like that would be more people who watch anime, the TV show growing up would just like really just associate with that so much more. But it would just oh, could you imagine being able to have like just being able to have someone go crazy and oh, we actually got a good nature. Also, whenever I let my nephews play the game, one of them ran into a shiny Rookidee pretty much right away, which was absolutely insane to me. Like he didn't understand why I was going crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, how that's amazing. That's super rare, and he's just like, whatever. Which I mean, I didn't I didn't really understand shinies, but I don't. Well, it makes you wonder, because it makes you wonder if you ever ran into shinies before you knew that shinies were a thing. Because I've seen stories where people are like, "Oh yeah, that's just kind of that's not anything. That's actually a bug in the game. Like it'll mess it up." And which I mean, that's just evil to mess with people like that, mess with little kids. Hopefully, it's little kids. Hopefully, like, or I mean, I guess it could be some other people who finally figure out the game. But man, I saw my nephew got a shiny Rookidee, and I was like, oh, wow, that is amazing. It's like it was like the first encounter too, and like that's their. But like I let them play Let's Go, but like that was like one of their first true times playing a Pokemon game. So like one of their first like 10 encounters was a one of their first 10 encounters was a shiny, and it's like you have got to be kidding me. And I think I'm gonna try and get everyone to level 6ish. I uh, I think that's my preference here, but it's there's definitely some it's doable. At least we got some fun stuff going. I'm trying I'm trying to think though of like I I did not find any I did not find any point of the game difficult that until the champion. Like Leon, that fight is like that fight was miserable. Like that was a difficult fight, which I appreciate a difficult gym fight. It's just I kind of wish there were more other difficult fights that than just like the final champion. But that one was that was a doozy, and I'd like to hear what all y'all's opinions was on if when y'all faced him for the first time, because definitely, because I thought it was a doozy. I mean, I think I think you could tell a whole lot about a Pokemon game. Like, I mean, if the champion's weak, then the game feels like it's a weaker addition into the franchise. I don't know if that's a fair assessment, but it does seem to be the case that you norm that the like huge big time games or the games that like the Pokemon games that people are really like just amped for. Those like champion fights have like an amazing like some kind of like some amazing story or some like well not amazing story but like there's just something to them that actually makes it good. And I would say, believe it or not, uh, well yeah, I guess it wasn't smart to go for the water type attack on the water type, but Trying to think, like, worst champion. Um, uh, I mean, Wallace could be kind of a eh, kind of a champion. I think, I mean, you you get like red, blue, fire, red, leaf, green. I mean, you fight blue, Gary, whatever, however you want to put it. I mean, like that was a pretty that was good. Um, I mean, Lance, like in Gen 2, was like dragon, so I guess it could have been a better fight. But is there another? There's another trainer down here. Oh, and you can whistle. I forgot about that. I'm going to actually heal up though too, cause I got those. But and then it was, Steven was Ruby and Sapphire, and Wallace was Emerald, and Wallace was definitely a step down from Steven. But Steven still could have. Steven still was. I don't know. I don't. I never really played Ruby Sapphire. Like I always would just prefer. Like I'd always just go Emerald. Granted, I only had Emerald, and it's kind of funny how like I got. All right, cool. What is that? Yeah, okay, that lowers special attack. But whenever I got Emerald, like for the first time, like I had like a huge zit on like my lip. Like the way my dad always just would just describe it was it looked like a tooth was growing out, which sounds absolutely gross. I think it was on my lip. Wherever it was absolutely painful. It was horrible. I'm just not a fan of it. I need to remember cheek pouch on Scovit to be able to. I mean, citrus cheek pouch would be nice, but like it was just like looked like a tooth just coming out of my lip, was coming out of my lip, kind of the way my dad put it, and it would not pop. Or okay, I don't want to be lying about it. So it was either a zit or a tooth. It was either I had a loose tooth and my dad really wanted to pull it, or I had a zit and my dad really wanted to pop it. So it was one way or the other, but either way I was going to be in pain. Either way I didn't want my dad to do it because it hurt. Either way I was crying. I was whining because I'm a baby back. uh, baby, like I don't even have to fill that in. Y'all know, y'all know. And I do like I run back and heal. It's just what I do. It's just what I do. And I'm all like I didn't even think about it. Like it just like a part of it just triggered in my brain to run back, and we were already like halfway there. So I'm gonna just go ahead and run all the way back. And but I got the I got like I'm on like I thought it was a zit at first, but now like my brain's starting to think about it, and it's like I'm pretty sure it was a like my tooth. Like I think like I was like whatever it was, I was crying badly, and my dad was like, "Oh, here you go." Afterwards, and he gave me Pokemon Emerald, and which got it like off of eBay. I mean eBay was an amazing like eBay was Amazon except sketchier, or eBay was Amazon except secondhand. And I mean I guess people I mean people still use eBay. I'm sure they do, but like man like we got I got this game cartridge for for Emerald. Is this not a new route? I thought this was a new route. Hold on. Hold on. I actually thought that was a new route. Daggone me. What? That sucks. Let's check one more time. Town map. Yep. Route 2. Dang. Look, there's the professor. There it is. There she is. Oh goodness, no. The whole thing is still full of questions. Hope that my granddaughter would take over my research, but dear me, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice my guest. For an old lady, she's looking really good though, too. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainer. Not as good as her granddaughter, but now come, let's head indoors. I mean, we can call a spade a spade. Nowhere near her granddaughter, but why hop, dear? I see Wooloo has made some new friends, and you must be Ostrich. Trust you received the Pokédex from Sonia. Sure, you'll have it complete in no time. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right, Ostrich? Professor Magnolia has been doing research on the Dynamax phenomenon for years and years. Takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamaxing to the fullest. There you go, Leon. Always talking about Pokemon. There are other things that are worth knowing about too, you know. Like how many different types of tea there are. I drink chai tea now. Hey, Professor, do us a favor, would you? Help me convince Lee he should endorse us for the gym challenge. Oh, Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Ostrich just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Galar region become strong. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That goal's precisely the region I gave them both Pokemon, in fact. Okay. Right, then in that case, how about this? Let's see if the two of you can show me such a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. Alright, and don't worry, I'll make sure both your teams are in good shape before the battle starts. Alright. Oh, well that's great. Don't you hate that? What a waste of time, right? But there's a TM back here. I do know that one for a fact. I don't remember if it's good, but I know there's a TM back here. Payback, yeah, it's whatever. It's definitely just a whatever TM. Yeah, we'll use Chubdub. I feel pretty good about our team. I guess pretty good might not be the right word. I don't know if there's a way I don't have any berries. Darn. Oh, darn. I decided might as well go ahead and get some potions, you know. So we did. Hurry it up, Ostrich. You gotta battle me so I can get myself that endorsement. Great. Well, we're here now. Oh. And I'm going to become the greatest Pokemon trainer there is, and to do that I need that endorsement to take part in the gym challenge. Come at me with everything you got. You have so we can prove to Lee that we've got what it takes. Of course. Alright. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two, the reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've gotten to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. It's time for my legend to begin. Man, I like Nemona more than Hop. I don't know. I think Nemona's almost just so fight happy that it's just like, okay, cool. Like I'd just accept it. Have you gotten a bit stronger? Alright, let's see what. Oh, level 6 Wooloo against Chubdub. Like Chubdub, like You must be a fool if you think my Chub-Chub's going to lose to your Wooloo. Nice to see that you can at least have them in the background. Attack's gonna drop, but that's fine. I mean, that's not a crit. That ain't a crit, so that's a insane in the membrane play right there. All right, and now we're going to be able to go on and take out the Wooloo on this maneuver. Opposing Wooloo fainted. Sad, sad, sad. Saddy, sad, sad, sad. How does it make you feel? Because it should make you feel sad. But that's besides the point. I needed to name my file from last time. Score Bunny is only level 8. Man, Hop's weak. Hop is so weak. Look at him. Not even able to train up his Score Bunny. But, oh my gosh. Never mind. Could you imagine if he was level 10? That would almost take like half health. Ugh. And then just the impact shot. Just the absolute impact shot is hilarious to me for some reason. But you can drop my attack all you want because I am a special attacker. I do not care about my attack being lowered because I have Water Gun. And you don't. It is as simple as that. You can write it in a check, you can sign it, you can seal it, you can deliver it. But it will always get cashed still by me. And I don't know if that's if that's a good thing, bad thing. I have no idea what I said. I'll just be honest there. I will just be honest right there. And hopefully this ages kind of well. Well, I don't know. And I mean, I say hopefully it ages well because this will be right after the playoffs. I mean, they've started over the weekend. I'm recording this on Wednesday, the week before this goes up. So I'm going to say my Super Bowl predictions. I'm going to go. Well, I shouldn't say Super Bowl predictions. My hope now is I want Buffalo and Minnesota. Oh, Ostrich Hop. Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I have little choice but to give you both an endorsement. I would really, really, really like to see that. Those are pretty much the two of the teams I can stand in playoffs. I think it'd be cool to see Captain Kirk Cousins go all the way. But I mean, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook. Thanks, Lee. I swear I'm going to win my way through the Galar Challenge to beat you. You may both be young still and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell in our bodies. Hop, you've always tended to get caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball out. Things that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I've been worried about you still obsessing over that sort of nonsense, but it still seems you have grown a bit, little brother. And I'd like to see some more thrilling Pokemon battles out of you, too, Ostrich. What's that mean? Alright, Ostrich, you and me are going to train up against one another to aim for the champion's title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. Huh? What's that? It's a shooting star. That lands right. Conveniently lands right at the water. Alright. Ostrich, look at this. They're wishing stars. Since there are two of them, you should take one yourself. You obtained a wishing star. Stone found with one of these. My Pokemon can Dynamax are going to be massive. Yes. I love it when they're massive. Trust you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have a true wish in their hearts, you know. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. There, I've said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now, right? I don't think that's how it works. Don't be silly, Hop. Wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. One of the most precious resources we have here in the Galar region. But they won't do a thing for you in this state. Give them to me now. I'll have you sorted. Alright, you've done heaps of research on the Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please give Ostrich and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we gotta battle against that mad Pokemon in the Slumbering World, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Oh, seems I came back home right in time for all the excitement. Seems so. Hey, you lot, why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trendy curries. The latest trendy curries. That's curry with some chicken tendies in it. I don't like curry at all, but I could always go for some chicken tendies. Never count out the tendies. That's in itself is its own just food group. It's morning at last, and time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you, young challengers. Hop, is it true you really met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there was a weird heavy fog, and then this even weirder Pokemon appeared. Ostrich tried to fight it off. I thought it said flip it off, and that'd be just funny, especially in a Pokemon game. But then I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy, just like the forest. All right, our right fount of information you are. A right fount of whatever. All right, Ostrich, Hop, these are for you. Okay. She has a Corviknight on her cane. You got a Dynamax band from Professor Magnolia and slipped on your wrist. Bands make her dance. Just saying. Just saying, maybe that's a trick for Sonya there. Those are your Dynamax bands. Made them by fitting the wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Lee has on him, too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find it not so simple as all that. There are a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now, don't be afraid to go to all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That'll help fill out your Pokédex too. The legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, Ostrich, I'll beat you to the station. I bet you will, because I'm not going there until tomorrow. And that'll be next time. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. As always, I'm Gallon Ostrich. That's the Captain Goo. Peace out.